Hello everyone, my name is Paul Mayoi and we're back. Pokemon Y Shiny Hunting episode 341, Archen. If you didn't watch the last episode, why didn't you? And this episode's topic is by me. It's a life tip, so I'm just gonna say it. So, if you have like acne, like I do, pimples and all that stuff, um, make sure to squeeze that stuff out. I know it's disgusting to talk about, but pop or squeeze that stuff out just so you don't feel like you have waste inside you. And I know there's some people with certain diseases that actually have waste inside their bodies that can't be removed unless a special procedure by a doctor or something. So sorry about that, but that's also not good to have in you because any kind of waste is just not good to keep inside you. Otherwise, it'll probably decay you in some reason, in some way or another. So it's always good to just get that stuff out of you because some people they just they let it calm down with some kind of smoothing medicine or something, and then it goes back inside you. But then why would you want that? Why would you want that to go back inside you? It's so stupid. So honestly, for me, every time I feel like one is ready to go, then I just get that stuff out of there. I don't just make sure and try to swell it down just so I look pretty. No, I don't care if my face and all that looks messed up. I don't care, because I'd rather, live longer than have to have that in my body somewhere. So, yeah. So anyway, it's just a life tip, because there's a lot of people that just try to prevent that stuff by, like I said, making them swell down, but it goes back in their body, and it's just, it's not smart, because it's going back in, and you're just gonna make yourself, sick and everything. So, yeah. But anyways, that's pretty much it just for the life tips, so I thought I'd just share that. If you all wonder what exactly you should do when you first see that you have your first pimple or something like that, just squeeze that crap out. Just get that out of there. So yeah. So anyways, I'm gonna talk about, since I cleaned my well, if I didn't say yesterday was Saturday, so that's when I was my cleaning, another one of my cleaning days. It takes usually about 2 hours to clean for me on those days, on that certain day, I mean. So yeah, that didn't take out a huge amount of my time to not be able to do stuff, but I did be able to get a lot of stuff done. So pretty much, I got a lot of work done on the sprites. My sprite series, a huge amount. I want to say that I'm getting close to halfway through the episode, because mainly it's just what I'm at is just the walking part in the series. Well, of course, there's gonna be a lot of walking, but yeah, pretty much there's not that much after that. And then, yeah, I think that would officially be the halfway point after I get done with that section. Because I'm still working on the beginning, introducing the series. It's not saying you'll know what I mean when you see the episode. But yeah, once I finally get done past the introduction, the rest of it should be decently moving along pretty fast. I'll still do my best, of course, to just work on it every single day that I can. So yeah. So anyway, Pokemon Soul Silver. So there was something that I forgot to mention about that. I don't think so. I think I talked about it in the last episodes, yesterday's episodes. Yeah. Oh wait, no. Okay, so the other thing that I completely forgot that I wanted to do to make sure the Pokemon Soul Silver is just done for now for me to work on it is to get 6 Focus Ashes, because I forgot that that'll be whenever I do battle someone multiplayer, or if I can battle online somehow like I do with Pokemon Y. Then yeah, I'll definitely get that just so I can have a good battle chance on there. So yeah. Completely forgot that I wanted to do that as well. But yeah. So anyway, the Elite Four. Okay, so just to let you know, I have never rematched the Elite Four for them to have like to get them higher level than them having so many new Pokemon. Like, it's crazy. Their variety is crazy. It's really impressive. Um, Pretty much. Let's see. Victory Bell was the next one. That was the one. It was in the top left for me. So I just used Victory Bell most of the time. I was able to get through one whole Elite Four run without really that many problems. I did a pretty good job. But I think that I also got to defeat, I think, Will again, and then I think I saved before Koga, I'm pretty sure. So it's pretty awesome because with that game I don't have to worry about like doing a whole Elite Four run because I'm not like doing anything online or anything like that, so I can just save right there and not have to worry about it. So it's pretty awesome. But also, I just want to explain the Pokemon that are in there because it is pretty awesome. So the original Pokemon that Will, the Elite Four member Will, used was they're pretty low levels. I think his highest one was like, because that was back like when they were in the level 40s, and then how Lance, his highest was level 50. So I would say Will back then, the first time you would take him on in the game in the Elite Four, he had level 40 Xatu, another level 42 Xatu. No, he had another Xatu level 42, and then a level 40 Xatu. Then he had a level, I think, 40 Slowbro. He had a level 40 Jinx, level 40 Executor, and what was his last one? Maybe he only had 5 actually. I think he only had 5. Because now the Elite Four members, when you rematch them, they have 6. But I think he only had 5 the first time. I'm pretty sure, unless I'm completely forgetting one. Yeah, I think he only had 5, and that's all I can remember. So anyway, that's what he was the first time. So when you go to rematch him, now he has, I think his highest level is level 50. What's the level? I'll say the Pokemon he has first, and then I'll try to think of the level. So he has Bronzong, which I was like completely blown away to see that Pokemon in that game, because that was an awesome Pokemon. That's a really cool Pokédex entry too. Well, anyways, well, I knew about it for like a long time, but it's the first time I've seen it in that game, which is pretty cool. But anyway, Bronzong, Grumpig, Gardevoir, Slowbro, that was one he had before. I think he has Xatu again. Yeah, Xatu. Wait, hold on. I think I have 5. Yeah, okay, I almost messed up. What else does he have? He has Jinx, of course. Did I say them all? Hold on. Let me count in my head. Bronzong, Jinx. Well, let me go with the new ones first. Bronzong, Jinx. No, that's not a new one. Jinx is not a new one. Bronzong, Gardevoir, Grumpig. Yeah, Jinx, Xatu, Slowbro. Okay, so that was his team. I'm forgetting the name, not the names, I just said them. I'm forgetting the levels, but he was like, not level 60, but it was like high level 50s, so big upgrade from the first time. But anyways, then moving on to Koga. So Koga originally had a little bit higher levels than Will originally. He had a Crobat, Ariados, Fortress, Venomoth, Muck, and I think he only had 5. I want to say he only had 5, but I think he might have had 6. I don't know. I really don't know. I think they all had 5 originally, except for Lance. So yeah, but anyways, I forget his levels too, but he had this upgraded Pokemon. He had Gulpin, Toxicroak, which was a really cool one. I mean, Gulpin's pretty cool too. Not Gulpin, Swalot, not Gulpin. What the heck is Swalot, not Gulpin? He had, like I said, Toxicroak, Skuntank, which is a crazy one. Then he had, of course, the Crobat, Muck, and what was the last one then? Was it Venomoth again? I think it was Venomoth. Yeah, it was Venomoth. But anyway, I forget those levels too. But anyway, now moving on to Bruno. So Bruno was always the one that I knew that Victreebel was able to like one-shot all his Pokemon. But he actually had one of them that was quite an awesome one that was able to resist and be able to take a Leaf Blade. So anyway, let's start off with the new ones that he got. Oh wait, no. Let's say with the ones he had the first time you go up against him. So first time he went up against him, he starts off with a Hitmontop, and that one is mainly the main strategy is just to use counter. So you got to be smart and do enough damage with a like special attack or something to be able to finish him off with a physical move. That's usually what I do. I just use Acid with Victreebel and then Leaf Blade. But anyway, and then he had Onyx for some reason. I don't know why. It's not a fighting type, but okay. A lot of the first ones, and even like the newer ones, some of them just straight up aren't matching their typing, but it's it's cool. You don't have to dedicate yourself to one type. Be yourself. Train any Pokemon you want. But anyways, yeah, he has Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, and Machamp. I think he only had 5. So that was all 5 of them, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So anyways, I was completely expecting him to have a Steelix because he had an Onyx first time, but no, he didn't have a Steelix at all when you rematched him. But anyways, what he had when I rematched him, the new ones, he had Lucario, which was the one that was tough to beat with my Victreebel. He had, what else did he have? I don't think he had that many new ones. Now that I'm thinking about it. Because of course he had the four, all except for Onyx still on his team. And what was his, maybe he only had, no, because they all have 6 when you rematch them. So what was that last one? I'm like totally blanking out. Because he didn't have Toxicroak, because that was Koga's. Oh, Hariyama, that's the one. That was his final one, which is a really cool one, because that one's a tanky one. I used that one before. I used some of these Pokemon before that I'm talking about, but I just probably am not forgetting right now. I mean, not remembering right now. But anyway, on to Karen. Also, I probably will only be able to revive one more, and then I gotta check them off for the episode. But anyways, Karen, what she originally had, she had Umbreon, Vileplume, Murkrow, Houndoom. Houndoom's only be able to do one? Oh crap. Okay, sorry. Well, anyway, I'll talk about this in the next episode, most likely. But anyway, if you enjoyed the episode, if you'd be so kind to support me by donating to my Patreon, as long as you're not putting yourself in a bad spot by doing so, of course, then feel free to. The link is in the description down below, and I'll be seeing y'all later. I've been your host, Monster Mayoi, and goodbye.